Guten Tag.
Hello, my name is Julian Dangel, and I'm a product manager for the hygiene business unit at Dur Dental. I'm delighted to be able to present the HaIgoWater system to you today. When it comes to hygiene in dental practices, the requirements are incredibly stringent, but in many cases not enough attention is paid to water as a medium. Inside the unit, the lines that carry water offer perfect conditions for the growth of bacteria, viruses and spores, which settle in the hoses in the form of a biofilm. From time to time, this kind of biofilm will discharge particles into the water in order to spread. Not only can these particles clog the turbines, but they're also a potential health hazard for patients and practice staff. Rotating instruments that spread the contaminated water in the form of a fine aerosol mist to the surrounding air, where it can make its way into the human body via the airways. In addition, further risk is associated with potential contact with open wounds or mucous membranes, or due to swallowing during treatment. The water that flows into the dental unit must meet the requirements for drinking water quality or water of drinking water quality. Old pipes, pipes that are only rarely used, empty flats in apartment buildings, or so-called dead pipes are potential weak spots that can result in significantly reduced water quality. On top of that, the dental unit itself is also potentially a source of risk. In Germany, a level of 100 CFU per milliliter must not be exceeded. Unfortunately, studies have shown that around 60% of units in use exceed this value. As the operator of a dental practice, you have a duty to ensure that the water used in the practice does not represent a potential hazard. At Dur Dental, we offer a solution that's both easy to use and reliable. HaIgoWater, a combination of filtration and electrolysis. A pre-filter holds back particles and suspended particles from the water. The activated carbon filter absorbs chlorine, coloring agents and odors that may be present. The subsequent ion exchanger further softens the water and protects not only the unit, but also the pipes and instruments against limescale. In addition, it also optimizes the effectiveness of the HaIgoWater unit. A 1 micrometer fine filter picks up the tiniest particles. In the subsequent electrolysis stage, we use the salts present in the water to generate active chlorine. There is no need to add additional chemicals. This allows us to deliver effective disinfection at precisely the point it's required. This also avoids the need to handle dangerous acids or alkaline solutions. The ultrafilter further optimizes the effectiveness of the system. It holds back very fine particles, impurities causing turbidity, and microbiological bioburdens. The minimization rule of the German Drinking Water Ordinance requires the dosage of active ingredients used for preparation and reprocessing to be kept as low as possible. With HaIgoWater, we recommend a concentration of 0.3 ppm at the extraction points. This complies with the requirements of the Drinking Water Ordinance. The chlorine content does not represent any kind of health hazard for patients or practice staff. HaIgoWater is just as gentle on components in the dental unit, plus it protects against particles and limescale. With the HaIgoWater system, we only treat the necessary lines with chlorine. Continuous prophylactic chemical disinfection of a drinking water installation would not meet the generally recognized technical safety standards and would thus violate paragraph 17, section 1 of the Drinking Water Ordinance. Maintenance requirements for the HaIgoWater are minimal. As the operator, all you will need to do is replace the pre-filter. This is something that only takes a few simple steps. First, we take off the front cover. A small amount of water will escape during the replacement process. For this reason, we recommend placing a cloth underneath and keeping a suitable container ready to hand. Unscrew the pre-filter in the clockwise direction to relieve any pressure still present in the system. Then simply screw the new filter into the new system.
In das System eingeschraubt.
As the final step, we put the cover back in place and activate the filter via the reset button on the rear of the HaIgoWater unit. Press and hold this button until you hear 3 audible signals. The replacement interval depends on the amount of water taken out and on the hardness of the fresh water.
The
HaIgoWater system, the perfect solution, protecting you and your patients with a minimum of effort.